All right, so here we are. If you're watching on Twitch, I apologize for the long break. If you're watching on YouTube, welcome to episode 2. Let's go ahead and go back down because I saw some interesting stuff down here that I wanted to take a look at. It was a shell of a base. There are a lot of these brute sharks around, though. They're gonna be bullies, it looks like. So in here in particular, there's a lot of the table coral. Don't want to fill my inventory with too much of it, but how much do I have right now?
Vital signs stabilizing.
Ah. Bastard. There you go. Oh, and of course, the person I was trying to call while on break is calling back, so apologies. Okay. Recording's going again, right? Yep, okay.
Oxygen.
High capacity O2 tank, very good recipe to learn. Oh, jeez. Jeez, I'm gonna die. I don't know if my oxygen was still draining or if I just wasn't paying attention when I swam back down there. What belongings did I lose? Because my inventory was fucking packed. Yeah, I lost quite a bit of it. I better swim back there. Let me remember. It doesn't mark where I died, does it? Oh, sweet. It does drop a beacon where I died, it looks like. That's nice. I don't know if the beacon was in my inventory and it just automatically drops, or if that's just a new balance feature they added. Good thing I had, when I was starting this playthrough, for a second I thought maybe I should do a hardcore playthrough. Good thing I did not. So it would have been a very short Let's Play series. And get some of this
Warning,
salt.
passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
It's fine. Yep, it drops a beacon where I died, it looks like, which is pretty handy, to be honest. So there's some of that stuff, some silver that I had lost. Is that really all? Or does it, like, permanently? I must have just permanently lost some stuff. Or did it end up here?
Warning, 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Oh, jeez. Okay. Okay, we need
Oxygen.
to get to the surface. Lickety split. I don't know if I have enough time. Damn, dude. Bummer. I need to stop dying. Keep the sea glide, please. Please. My sea glide. Okay. Okay, we'll drop another. Oh, maybe because I died in the same area or something, or because I didn't have one in my inventory. That'd be really cool if that was a mechanic, like if you have the beacon in your inventory, then it just deploys it when you die. I don't know if it's an intentional design, or if it's just a happy little accident, but it's pretty neat. And these low-res weather effects are kind of hurting my soul, though, if I'm being honest. Really wish I could record this game in all its glory. I might have
Warning,
to mess around and see if I can
100
find a better
meters.
way.
Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Looks like whatever I lost on the second time is just gone. Whatever. Oh yeah, this is like... There's some of the stuff I lost. Okay, yeah, buddy, I get it. I get
Warning.
it. You want
30
to
seconds of oxygen remaining.
exploring the stuff that I just lost. Up here before I die of drowning yet again. Swim down a little. Let's see. Lost there's some water. I'd like to check. Oh, there's an oxygen plant right frickin' there. Jeez. Some oxygen plant. Ooh. Take some more of those ribbon plants. I cannot wait until I learn the farming plot, and I can just grow that ribbon stuff. It can be very handy, very helpful. Another oxygen plant down here, so I'm just gonna snag this real quick. So I should have enough ribbon plants, I think, for the batteries I need. I need some more. This is a smooth cave, so I'm not gonna go down there. I don't think anything I want is down there. Sea glide from titanium. I have plenty of titanium. What do I need? Crystalline sulfur. Not ember at all. Where to get crystalline sulfur? It's not good. Okay, so I need one more ribbon plant. There it is, it looks like. Another one. There's a bunch over there, but I want an inventory. And then we're gonna
Warning.
get
30
some
seconds of
salt.
oxygen remaining.
Oxygen plant, there it is. Find oxygen plants, lesson learned. Sea glide fragment. I already scanned. That's
Warning.
vehicle bay
30
fragments,
seconds
which I
of
already
oxygen
have.
remaining.
So that oxygen plant, and then probably start climbing over there.
Oxygen. Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Okay. Holy crap. 15 FPS, that's not good. Why though?
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Okay, hold up. Oh, on a studio. Yeah, I don't know why. Let's keep talking. But whatever. We have our ribbon vine for 2 batteries. I need copper still, but I think I have copper in my base.
Oxygen.
I probably lost copper those few times I drowned, but copper's not that hard to get. That's nice. Come on. Okay. Kinda still looking around for copper. Emily. Seeing. Let's Looking for all of these fish.
Oxygen.
So either there's a geothermal vent nearby, or there's some crazy weather happening. I'm guessing it's the geothermal. It sounds like geothermal vents. Okay. Oh, that what? Enamel glass. Different recipe for enameled glass. It's kind of more expensive, honestly, but we'll make a battery there. I only need one battery, but I want another one because some of my batteries are starting to get low. This takes... The Sea Glide takes power cell or batteries? No. Takes just batteries. Okay, good. High capacity O2 tank. I can't unpin from can pin. Not other make the oh, I can unpin from there. I see. And we also made the water. So the old recipe for the disinfected water, which is the higher quality water, old recipe for that used to be salt plus one of the corals. But you discovered that, I think, when you got salt. I harvest these. Oh. You. Oh. So let's take a look at this. So we're looking. Oh, that must just be like recipe fragments. Limestone, copper. Salt. Palaverite? Silver. Crystalline sulfur. Okay, we're gonna leave on crystalline sulfur. What can I make? I have table coral some here, right? Just enough. I'm gonna make one more water. Actually, let's do that, because we kind of need some food. I just wanted to collect that salt to see if it was still the same recipe, which looks like it's not. I can make another battery, so I guess some inventory space. Wiring kit. I have silver here, don't I? Ooh. Silver. The wiring kit out of the way. And this, I need gold, copper. Okay. So now...
Alterra beacon signature detected. Unique identifier. Delta Station dock.
Delta Station. This is the place Lil mentioned in her message.
I haven't listened to the message, so... Good. Good news. can't make the sea truck anyway, so there's no point. There's all the base pieces, though. I could start making a base. Ooh, it even automatically gives you the bioreactor and the battery charger. That's all good stuff. So we're probably gonna lean towards trying to get a base built, I think, I guess. It's the Delta Station lock. I wonder why it has that plus sign there. I don't know how to get rid of that. Want to get all of these little things. And then let's call this. Are sea rays actually herbivorous on Earth? I don't know if that's true. Interesting how it just has one eye. That is not the mouth of a herbivore. Let me read this. A medium-sized and intelligent herbivore which shows great interest in other life forms and their possessions. More research is needed to understand this life form and its behavior. Like appendages on each forearm are tipped with suction pads for basic object manipulation. Its large turquoise crest is made of rigid bone and is possibly used as a ram, although this has not been observed. So that little crown it has. Those are the suction ups on its little fingers. Sea monkeys roam the ocean almost playfully, largely fearless of predators. Seen to form small nests where they hoard objects of interest for unknown purposes. Investigate with caution. It's saying investigate with caution because it's gonna steal your shit. It's gonna steal whatever in your hand. Sea monkey nests. Nests are large bowl-like structures made of packed sediment and plant matter. The sea monkeys use their wide, flat tails to pack the materials and form the structure of the nest. Sea monkeys are naturally curious creatures, often drawn to metallic materials, which they gather to reinforce the sides of their nests. And then we have just the Arctic Peeper, camouflage against the ice. Researcher notes don't like the auto-generated name, suggest ice clops. Nice. The researchers know what's up, it seems. Exploitable, creep vine and creep. See, it should the oxygen plant 100% should be labeled as exploitable because it is exploitable, but whatever. Oxygen plant produces a harvestable reserve of oxygen in its bioluminescent floating bulb. It's hypothesized that this attracts territorial air-breathing fauna, forming a symbiotic relationship that protects the plant from herbivorous fish. Underwater source of breathable oxygen, useful in freediving scenarios. So, like, lore-wise, the brain coral kind of made more sense, in my opinion. Because, like, it was just producing oxygen as, like, a byproduct of its metabolism. But gameplay and mechanic-wise, the oxygen plant kind of is better. It's more balanced. They're more plentiful. They're all over the place. As we saw, very useful, but you can't just sit there and AFK on top of it like you could with the brain coral. See, why isn't this? Yeah, this is exploitable. Ribbon plant contains a highly concentrated sulfuric acid and can be harvested for use in battery fabrication. The sulfuric acid evolved as an evolutionary defense mechanism to discourage fauna from eating the ribbon plant. When harvesting the plant, the core must not be compromised in order to avoid creating an exothermic chemical reaction. Huh. Well, that's something I did. See, type of stony coral commonly found growing along ledges. Stony corals have hardened biocomposite skeletons. The corals polyps continuously grow upward and outwards in thin layers, creating the groove shelf appearance. Mandrake. This mandrake grows in temperate coral zones. Leafy canopy photosynthesizes sunlight while providing shade to the bulbous structure underneath. Violet bow. A common luminescent plant which grows in patches on the tech equipment. Mineral detector. Complex. This is an approximate distance. NA advanced pattern of waves to detect specific materials from mining. Ultra bright display visually communicates distance of the target resource. Proximity alarms add an extra layer of information for fine spatial. Sea truck. Sea truck is an advanced underwater vehicle with attachable modular cabins for maximum adaptability in the field. The main cabin is small and nimble when unencumbered by additional modules. The main cabin alone is comparable in speed to the Sea Moth. Wide reinforced glass viewing window provides excellent forward visibility while at the helm. Retractable helm's person's chair, no expense spared. Unlike the larger Cyclops submarine, the sea truck does not support the addition of internal modules like fabricators. However, it can be upgraded to enhanced speed, towing power, and crush depth, amongst other things. So 150 base crush depth. Takes 2 power cells, 4 module upgrade module slots, and fits 1+ persons. I don't think that this is a multiplayer game, fortunately. There might be multiplayer mods, but...
Calorie intake recommended.
Oh, thank you. Bespoken cargo modules can be attached to the rear of the main cabin, provided a range of powerful benefits. Available modules include fabricators, docking stations, habitation sections, and of course, plenty of storage. Additional cargo modules reduce the sea truck's speed, maneuverability, and power efficiency. Additional modules can be jettisoned directly from the main cockpit controls to enable exploration of tight spaces or in case of emergency. The sea truck. Competing products are trucking hell. I don't get that last bit, but sea truck's really good. I like it a lot. It's a good middle ground because you don't have either the Sea Moth or the Cyclops submarine in this game. Just with how they've designed the map, I don't even think you could fit the Cyclops in most places, but for those that don't know, the Cyclops was like the end-all be-all vehicle of the first game. Obviously, aside from the I need to eat something. The rocket ship. You build a rocket ship at the end of the game. Spoiler alert.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Still trying to find where that crystalline sulfur is. We're gonna go to this docking station. See if we can find the crystalline sulfur there. I'm trying to remember. I want to say that you find the crystalline sulfur in the sea monkey, like caves and nests. But I don't know for sure, and there's also a possibility that that information has changed, because that was back in, like I said, the like open beta version.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Yeah. Okay, so here we get to this area, which I remember this area. Geothermal. That sounded big and angry, and I didn't like it. This has gold, I believe, right? Yep, chance of gold. And I think we nailed it first try. Nice. Sea truck, which I need that. Dude, something sounds big and angry.
New technology acquired.
Really not liking it. Spire. Oh, gee. Oh, it's those fucking things. Oh, I thought it saw me already. I was like, it's a big old geothermal vent.
Oxygen.
Oh, I remember these things too. They're like the little crustacean bros. Rock puncher. They will mess you up if you antagonize them. Looks like you yeah, he's gonna mess me up. Easy, buddy. So, scanning. They're hyper territorial, so it's kind of asking for it. Ooh, coffee. Can I get coffee from this? I want to say that that actually is a mechanic if I build it myself. You can make coffee and it gives you some like thermal insulation or something. Might be wrong though. Scanning all this stuff, trying to keep an eye on my temperature. Disinfectant water is always welcome. Blood light. Stick. Scanning all the things. I'm gonna hop into the water to warm up. We're like,
This is a recorded message. If you can hear this, you're trespassing. If you know what's good for you, you'll get the hell out of here.
So that is a character. I don't want to spoil too much, but if you played the first game, you probably recognize her voice. Okay, do I continue? Or I think so. I can't get the crystalline sulfur from here, can I? I know it's cold. Getting you inside. Shrub nut. Yep. Water. Why not? Hey, crystalline sulfur. Sweet. There we go. So now I just need to find another silver outcrop. We're gonna go ahead and continue up here though. Story reasons mainly. So yeah, that's one place I guess we can find the crystalline sulfur. Good to know. That is chance of copper. I don't care too much right now about copper. Kind of just exploring and making sure. Oh, there it is. I want to get all of this crystalline sulfur that I can find. So, I guess the island that the Delta Station is on is a good place to find sulfur, it seems. I really hope that the sulfur respawns. And I can just keep farming it from here. Ooh, scrub brush? I do not want to try to say that 10 times fast. Ooh, there's some crystalline sulfur. Want to get all of this that we can. Seems like it's going to be a pain to find anywhere else. Ooh, hello, Pengu. Penguin. Hi, buddy. Are there any babies? Guys are kind of just chilling, huh? Hey, but easy, buddy. Hey. Oh. You can just chill in here. Okay. Well, thank you for the knowledge. I think it was also giving me warmth while I was in there, so that's kind of noteworthy, I guess. Good thing if you're on this island and you kind of forget what you're doing, nearly die of hypothermia, you can just hop in one of those little sulfuric acid ponds to warm up. Piece of information. These things are so fucking cute, it kills me. Is that a thermal one? Oh, they fold up. Never seen one folded up like that.
This alien technology exhibits a data signature that strongly correlates with the previously recorded distress call.
Interesting. How about I can use this new data to identify where that call was coming from?
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Architect artifact. This is the material analysis station. Assembling a human electron microscope or mass spectrometer, this tool appears to be designed for the purpose of analyzing physical raw materials. Speculate the scanning apparatus might be designed to collect small-scale DNA recipes for the replication of non-living. Wait, why is it scanning DNA recipes? Oh, I guess like if it's, for example, like the like if they want to make sulfuric acid, they could scan the ribbon leaf thing. So the ion cubes are like super batteries. It's acting like I can just use it as is, which is interesting. In the previous game, you had to make ion batteries with them, which was like the highest tier battery. But because that one's showing the charge meter, it kind of implies that you can just use it as is. So that's cool. That was interesting. Gave us a breadcrumb to the next big story thing, but I also want to get to the top of Delta Station. Problem is, this island is a maze, in case you couldn't figure it out, so I have no idea where to go. I made a flashlight, right? Did I not make the flashlight? I guess not. Bummer. Go ahead and use a flare, I guess. 5, please. There we go. That works. I told you I'd find a use for these flares eventually. In fact, that's probably what I'm going to do. I'm going to make my way back to the dock, and then I'm going to make a trail of these flares so I don't backtrack too much. So I'm curious. Yep. So yeah, these pools kind of seem to just exist to insulate you from the cold. They really want you to take your time exploring this island. Pick up snow? What? Oh my god. Hold up. Hold up. Oh my god. You can do snowball fights. Okay, there needs to be a multiplayer mod for this game now. It's awesome. But learning happened. We learned today. We learned today that the biggest improvement they made in Subnautica Below Zero from the original game is totally utilize the fact that you are near the North Pole, and they allow you to do snowball fights and pick up snow. It's awesome. Oh, and it's even like you need to be like actually looking at where the snow is. That's so cool. Anyways, we might not need to make the trail. I guess I just climb up. What's down here? Ooh. Some more pure crystal. Don't you, please, please. Oh, bummer. Well, let me collect that. Is it like clipped into the environment, or is it like actually a part of the environment? I'm so confused. Here's one I can collect. Assuming I can collect this one too. And I think that other one's just bugged and spawned into the wall to where like I can't get the hitbox. Like, it's disappointing. What's this? Rub nut. I'm gonna go ahead and filter. Rub nut. It's a snack of things I need. So inventory is full, so we really should either head back or just go to the top. So there's not too much sense in exploring further. I can't pick anything up. Could also just start dropping titanium, I guess. That's always an option. The nice thing about the game throwing so much titanium at you is in the early game. Like if you're desperate for inventory space, you can always just dump some titanium without having to worry about it. You'll get more titanium later. Why can I not get up there? That looks like it has some goodies up there. My dog's streaming, it sounds like. But we've been streaming for 2 hours, but I've only been recording for another 40 minutes. I'd like to get to Delta Station before I call it a day. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and find I already learned the any special requests. I'm guessing it has something to do with what is going on down. Okay. There's something. What is that? See, I get sidetracked so easily in these exploration games. That's kind of the point. That's how they're designed, but still. Oh, hi.
Stop right there, Altera. You're out of bounds.
I'm not with Altera.
then your position is doubly precarious.
What do you mean?
If you're telling the truth, you're out of your mind. If you're lying, there'll be hell to pay.
Wait! Who are you?
Stay off my land.
So she was a character in the first game, definitely a badass.
The woman in the exosuit has been traced as far as my technology will allow.
It would appear I'm far less alone on this planet than I had anticipated.
I mean, you came here
Signal
looking for
location
your sister.
uploaded to PDA.
So, scanner room, very, very good. Very kind of a must-have for base, to be honest. So let's go ahead and see what other people. Like, kind of pop up. I'm surprised it wasn't showing on the screen. Purpose room, another must-have. Takes a while to scan. There we go.
Cushy setup. Must belong to one of those higher-uppers.
What's up with that, man? Oh, I see. I immediately knew. Oh, it's a loop. It's kind of cool.
Sam really got under management's skin. I didn't know she had it in her.
Asking too many questions, probably. I mean, is it? Let's be real here. Is it really difficult to get underneath like any kind of management skin? At least not at any job I've ever worked. Trivially easy. I'm not condoning you to go and troll your manager at work. I will point out, today I did an interview for a new job. I'm starting a new job March 7th, so I'm probably gonna troll my manager a little bit before I'm out the door. Observatory is cool. The observatory is only really helpful if you find a really cool place to build. Oh, I have to start the scan over using the mouse. But like, if you find a really cool area to build your base in, then absolutely you've got to put an observatory in there. But if you're just putting a base somewhere for convenience sake, you can usually skip the observatory. Just put some windows in or something. I mean, the observatory is cheap, but it's pretty useless as a room. It just has one entry and exit. So this is cracked. Happen. So I'm assuming there was another chair here because of the food was sitting here, and that something yeeted him. Oh. I'm assuming this is. Poster say. Nice. Always collect the posters. The posters are must-have, though it's not the best one. I'm definitely building one of these in my base. That thing is so cool. Like, if I ever developed any kind of like super magnetic, or if I had access to, I should say, super magnetic, or like anti-gravity technology or something like that, that's 100% probably the first thing I'm gonna build with it. One of those little executive stress relief boys. Honeycomb fungus. What's the honeycomb for? Builder fragment. Don't really up some of those. Okay. I'm mainly just looking for prints here. See, like, this base was not flooded with snow last time I played this game. It's kind of just an abandoned base. But it looks like this place was attacked. Probably by the crazy lady with the zombified suit.
New blueprint synthesized.
Aero facilities. Oh.
A map will come in handy. I should be able to find my way to Phi Robotics where Sam worked.
I don't remember that being in the game either. The alphabet. So we have plasteel. One of the uses of titanium ingots. Synthetic fibers. I remember the ruby, but I don't know what the spiral plant clipping is. Okay. Light stick. Mining. Siege truck. Advanced wiring kit. Another piece of glass. Some lead and a power cell. Ooh, and you automatically unlock the first modules. That's nice. I don't remember. I think you had to unlock a lot of the modules beforehand for the other. And, in the first Subnautica. Scanner room. Upgrades for the scanner room. Floodlight. All this cool stuff. Caffeine-free coffee. So, like, look, I'm not a coffee drinker. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I've just, when I first entered the workforce, like, I went through my coffee addiction phase, but it was just a phase for me. A lot of people, it's like a lifelong commitment. It was just a phase for me. Because, like, being a gamer, obviously, I'm kind of accustomed to, like, being up all night, but working a graveyard shift is totally different. And it totally fucked with my, sleep schedule. Like, I'd be going to bed at like 8 a.m. in the morning. So, I would drink like 16 cups of coffee a day. Not healthy at all. That being said, I don't get the whole decaf thing. Granted, I've never really had decaf coffee that I remember. It might have been like one thing, like I just drank it and it's like, oh, that's decaf. And it's like, oh, cool. Maybe it tastes better than regular coffee. Like, it doesn't have that same bitterness, but, you know, like coffee, like, it's not my thing. It's not my cup of tea, if you will. But at the same time, like, I don't get the point. Am I learning, like, different types of beds, I guess? Oh my god, yes. Okay. More posters. Can I use that? Nope. We're dropping it. This. Really don't want to eat that nutrient block yet, but I think I have to. I need the beacon. I don't need these flares. It's time to finally get rid of these flares. I need these posters. Common truck on, that's the one. That poster, if I have the ability to hang that poster up in my sea truck when I build it, 100%. That's going in there. Shaving kit. Oh my god. Having a great time. Ooh, modification station. I need that. Sweet. That was such a pain to unlock that recipe in the first game. I'm glad they made it so much easier. Saying no to sky rays. What the fuck? Dude, sky rays are fine. What is your problem with sky rays? Mine is bad. I don't know why I'm learning this. Man. I'm happy to see that I'm not the only one who doesn't make my bed every day. I get shit about it sometimes, but it's like, dude, like, I don't get the point making my bed. It seems like a waste of time to me. Like, if my office was in my bedroom or something, then that would be another story, right? Like, if I'm forced to look at the messy bed all day, then I could see, like, kind of the need or the desire to tidy it up, make it. But, like, I literally, the only time I'm in my bedroom is, like, when I'm sleeping. So, you know. It kind of seems like a waste of energy to me, at least. Anyways, there's those two buildings. I scanned everything in. Go up here. I think we have to repair this in the beta, but it looks like it's already running. Gone fishing, huh? Yeah, it seems that they've redone some of the story, because originally, like, you were just here because they lost... Ah, see. Report. Yeah, you used to have to repair this in the... Also didn't have this ladder. It's up here, I can... Test over. So I'm guessing that this is gonna break down at some point. I'll need to fix this. Or they just retcon that whole part of the story. Maybe there's multiple playthroughs that you do, I don't know. But I remember in the beta there was a point where you need to repair this thing, and then you got like an airdrop with a whole bunch of like mid and late game tech. Okay, I think I have explored enough to sate my curiosity. We're coming up on an hour recording time. See, yeah, the sky rays are fine, man. Why do people hate on the sky rays? Just birds that look different than birds here. Anything there? Can I pick up that health pack again? Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and head back. Got the crystalline sulfur, which is the big thing that I needed. God damn. I have fragile little glass legs. Yeah, it looks like the crystalline sulfur probably spawns in these pools or something, so that's good to know. I don't want to go to the alien distress call. I'd like to just go back to my base.
Mineral-rich crevices detected below. Geothermal activity detected. Caution advised.
So I was talking about that geothermal vent we saw when we got here. There's usually some pretty rare resources in those things, but you do start taking thermal damage, at least in the first game. I'm assuming it's the same thing here. I also know that from last time I played the alpha, those crustaceans also like to hang out in those. And as we saw, they are extremely territorial and a little bit prejudiced towards anything. What's that? Okay.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
So yeah, let's go ahead and just head back and probably call it a day or a stream. I may just switch to a different game or something. I mean, I absolutely could just keep playing this game, but I don't want to spend the rest of the day playing this. Plus, I need to start uploading some of these recordings, because I don't have that much storage space to allocate to just like 10 hours of recordings. I was going to I actually bought an external hard drive but there was a shipping issue with Best Buy, and the whole thing was a huge mess. And I had the order canceled and refunded the money. Okay. But the important thing is we now have. I need to get another piece of quartz. I might just try to find another piece of quartz real quick, so then I can make the repair tool and the improved oxygen tank in one go. I can make both, right? See, I need silver. Yeah, I just need silver and another piece of glass, so another piece of quartz. Can I make the wiring kit? Storage. I was like, why is that my inventory? Synthetic fibers, glass, steel, and stuff. Oh, they have the metal salvage thing. Cool. But I need to make glass, so I need quartz. Copper. But okay, recording's still been going on for almost an hour, so I think I might just call it a stream. Good thing is, you make the sea truck upgrades here, not through the other thing. Interesting. Anyways, we're gonna put all of this cosmetic stuff in storage. Doesn't look like I have any copper. I do. Let's screw it. Let's go ahead and try to get a piece of copper. A few pieces of copper, so. But at least I can make the repair tool. Pretty soon I'll be able to make the habitat tool. So I'm looking for quartz and copper. Lead. Copper. Iridium. Copper. Quartz, so I can make glass now. I lost. Didn't I have silver? Did I like use it or lose it or something? Go ahead and break. Some copper. Really like to make that upgraded oxygen tank. I want to make.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Sure about that. Hey, okay, so there's copper, so I can make copper wire now. I only need one copper wire. And then I have the crystal, so now I just need silver. Let's go ahead and use our handy dandy integral detector.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Lead, fragment, copper. Okay, we're looking for argentite. Chance of silver. I don't like how this is constantly draining battery. I really don't like that, especially like it's chugging through that battery. So we're just going. Diving, let right. Out of curiosity, I kind of just want to see.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
I don't think we want just the raw silver ore. Because, like, that's gonna find, like, the big
Oxygen.
mineable pieces of silver. And we don't have a drill yet, so it's useless to us. Did that thing bite me? I think that's damage from when I was parkouring on the snow island. Anyways, let's go ahead and just head towards the alien distress call or the pilot. Yeah, alien distress call is closer. So we're just gonna go towards here, and hopefully we can find some silver along. Not get eaten by a bird. Ooh. Found something. Found something. Here we go. Here we go. And silver. Nice. Now, yeah, we can actually just go back and make pretty much everything that I want to make. So let's just do that. I'm gonna go a little over an hour, but I want to get this last stuff made. I might edit these down. I don't know. I think I've been doing a good job of talking constantly, so I'm not sure if it's worth it for me to edit it down or not. Probably get more viewership if I edit it down, so. It's like, personally, I very rarely have time to just sit and watch an hour-long YouTube video. So kind of looking at it from that perspective, it totally makes sense. Especially, like, the key, I think, is to try and get videos under 15 minutes. Because, like, most working adults have 15-minute breaks. Sweet. So, yeah, we can make... Can I not only have one piece of quartz on me? Oh, yeah, I left the other one. But some of this titanium is that much. This guy back out. Make some glass. Take off our oxygen tank. Upgrade that. High capacity of the tank. Very nice. I'd also like to make a air tool. And then just make a circuit board. So I just need a couple wire. Computer chip. Habitat builder. So sweet.
Adding emergency shelter blueprints to your databank.
You already
With the
did
builder
this.
tool, you can construct sea bases from raw materials, advising against exploring a frozen water continent without a base. No bed, no storage, no place to put a fabricator module. No fun.
I really like this new PDA, I'm gonna be real. Seems funny. But yeah, that's probably what we're gonna do on the next episode, is start building our base. I'll probably build it near the Delta base, just because there's those geothermal vents nearby, but we'll see. I'll kind of think maybe a little bit off stream and off camera. I'll go ahead and look and see what options we have. But we've been streaming for almost 3 hours, recorded for 2 hours apiece. Go ahead and call it. If you tuned in, still watching, thanks for tuning in. If you found this on YouTube, go ahead and leave a like and comment. Let me know if you guys want me to read the data entries on stream, or if you don't really care about that, you just want me to go through. Let me know. Other than that, thanks for tuning in, and have a good one.